Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the lab. Got another daily barrel report. It's August 3rd slate. It's a real small slate, but it's honestly a good one. We'll see. You'll see what I mean. It's only 8 games, but it's a lot of good value on the board. So, before we do get started, man, I just want to say thank you to all of our members, our new members to the lab. Thank you so much for joining and just believing in what we're building over here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. Thank you to everybody who likes, comments, and subscribes. And if you haven't, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Got a lot of cool content on the way. And a lot of good content on the page. Just did a cool little, I guess, like interview kind of collab video. So go ahead and check that out on the page if you haven't already. So just getting right into it. Like I said, we've got the 8 games, 14 barrel signals, 12 elite profiles, and 2 elite plus profiles, which is going Jordan and Ben Rice. So, yeah, I guess I'll show them down here. So these are barrel signals. And here's elite home run profiles. And then, like I said, we got the 2 elite plus profiles, Ben Rice and Jordan. And so pretty much they've got 80 plus barrel score, 80 plus matchup, 80 plus form score. I mean, all of their numbers look really good. We can look at their splits once we get to it. 8 games. So smaller slate. Let's see. Today's discoveries. Let's get into it. Cedric Mullins owns the biggest matchup increase. Dalton Rushing has today's strongest EV lift. Blaze Jordan. Okay. Blaze Jordan's got the strongest multi-day confirmed rise. Jackson Merrill is the long shot profile for the day. San Francisco and Texas should have some good weather. They're playing inside the dome, so that's probably why they get the plus there. Ben Rice is our zone fit leader today, so I'll show you zone Rice. Zone fit is still hitting at 75%. It actually increased. So today's discoveries, zone fit is at 75% hit rate. So just keep that in mind. Pitch collision is at like 50 or 60% too. So Shohei has that pitch overlap. Nelson Velasquez has the best pull for today. Or he's the best highlighted pull barrel, I should say. And then we've got our elite signals. Getting into the pitcher attack board. Top 3 attackable pitchers: Shane Bieber, Aaron Nola, and Michael Lorenzen. Shane Bieber's got a 5.7 ERA, 10.9 barrel allowed, and 45.5% hard hit allowed. He's given up 44.43 WOBA and a 28% home run to fly ball ratio. Aaron Nola has got 5.6 ERA, 10.1 barrel allowed, 41.7 hard hit, and then 388 on the WOBA. And then Michael Lorenzen, 6.5 ERA, 9.2 barrel, 46.2 hard hit. So we'll see. And then just kind of looking at it, really let's see who's giving up the most ERA. So Christian Javier, and they're going up against Toronto. Toronto doesn't have the hottest bats right now though, so I'm not expecting them to score a whole lot of runs. Yeah, Houston though. I do expect Houston to have a good game. Then you got Aaron Nola and Michael Lorenzen. So yeah, it makes sense. And then looking at their top bats, those are the top bats there. All right, so now we'll get into the games. We've got Washington versus Philly. 1 barrel signal, 1 elite profile in this game. Top reads is James Woods, Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, C.J. Abrams. And then the one barrel signal and elite profile is James Wood. Yeah, James Wood. So Washington versus Nola. Barrel score is going James Wood, Abrams, Lyle. Matchup is going Wood, Chaparro, Abrams. Form is going Vivas. That's a glitch right there. James Wood, Cruz, and Brady House. And then we'll check zone fit, honestly, since zone fit is one of the newest today discoveries that we see has had some success. We'll start highlighting that too. James Wood, Lyle, and CJ Abrams have the best zone fit on the team. So then it looks like Wood and Abrams, plus 200 ISO, both of them, plus 250 to be honest, and then plus 150 WRC plus. Wood has the better matchup. So matchup plus zone fit is a good combination. But James Wood has been pretty, you know what I'm saying? I saw somebody say, I don't know who was, dang, I even forgot what they said, but he's just inconsistent, man, you know what I mean? It's unfortunate. But he does look good tomorrow. And then you got Chaparro, 284 ISO, 133 WRC plus, 398 WOBA, 424 Will Bacon. Unfortunately, Washington just lost Luis Garcia to the Yankees, so it'll be interesting to see who steps up on this team, who they might try to get to fill that spot. Maybe they don't fill that spot immediately. But yeah, I was unfortunate to see that Garcia, as soon as he started getting hot, got plucked right off that team. They got some good chemistry there. No pitcher yet for Washington. Yeah, no pitcher yet for Washington, but barrel score so far is Harper, Schwarber, Marsh. Form looks like it's gonna be Harper, Bryson Stott, but we see who's got the, like I said, Phillies. There's only really a few people who do things with Philly, on Philly, I should say. So Kyle Schwarber and Harper. But I will respect Stott's home run form. Right, I'll respect that. Yeah. Wow, yeah. His form is down that bad, huh? Yeah, Stott, I'll have to respect. Low swinging strike. So he's pretty disciplined at the plate. He's got a nice launch angle. Just doesn't have crazy power, that's it. But it's not a bad look, though. Not a bad look. All right, next game we got St. Louis versus New York. We got one barrel signal, one elite profile. One elite plus profile, too. So Ben Rice is the elite plus profile. Top reads in the game is going Rice, Burleson, Jones. Ooh, I like that. Spencer Jones and Jordan Walker. Barrel signal is Alec Burleson. Elite home run profile is Ben Rice, and the elite plus profile is Ben Rice. Cam Schlittler. Uh-oh. Should be interesting. Top barrel scores Burleson, Jordan Walker, Velasquez. Matchup is going Burleson, Walker, Velasquez. Zone fit is Weatherhort, Walker, and Velasquez. And form is Alec Burleson, Blaze Jordan, and Newbar. So Jordan Walker, but he's got bad form. Weatherhort isn't terrible. He's got one of the best zone fits. He has the best zone fit. A decent WRC, 9% above average. 348 WOBA. He's low swinging strike. So he's disciplined at the plate. So he can run up the pitch count possibly. Might force. I'm not gonna say forces a walk, because let's see. Yeah, Schlittler doesn't really walk anybody, and he strikes out lefties. Excuse me. Yeah. And Weatherford is a lefty, but again, he could run up the pitch count, which could help get him out a little bit faster, so that way they could work on the bullpen. But it's Schlittler. He's not really gonna do that, but he is susceptible to righties. Slugging, he's given up 555 to lefties, 453 to righties. I mean, he's definitely going to get some strikeouts. They're going to go with the lefty-heavy batting order tomorrow. Let's look at something real quick. Yeah, there's a couple strikeouts in there for him. Actually, it's wild. It's all the lefties who have a low swinging strike. But it's Cam Schlittler. He's going to get some strikeouts. He's not going to walk anybody. But on this flip side, McGreevy might not get too many strikeouts. He's not walking too many people either, but he's giving up a lot of hits, it looks like, because his slugging on contact is pretty high. 595 for righties and 610 for lefties. Now, looking at the hitters, yeah, Burleson's favored because he does have that platoon advantage, and he's hitting 684 slugging against righties and 451 Will Bacon against righties with 13 home runs, and then Jordan Walker. And then on the flip side, you got Ben Rice against McGreevy. So, all right. Oh, yeah, I went over these already. Yep, top barrel. Top matchup was JJ. Okay, cool. Let's go New York. Yankees versus McGreevy. Got barrel scores Ben Rice, Spencer Jones, Jazz Chisholm. Matchup is Ben Rice, Spencer Jones, McMahon. Zone fit is going Ben Rice, who's actually the zone. I think it's the discovery for today. Yeah. Ben Rice, Goldschmidt, and Rosario. And then form is going Ben Rice, Spencer Jones, and Jason Dominguez. So looking at zone fit, really, I can see why Ben Rice is probably definitely, depending on what the weather is too. We could look at that. But depending on what the weather is, Goldie, it's got good ISO, good WRC plus. Trent Grisham. Again, low swinging strike for Trent Grisham. He gets on base. He runs up pitch counts. This could be a good game. This could be a good game. Alright. Let me just run through this. Get this out early so that way we could cook up. Alright. Pittsburgh versus Milwaukee. 4 barrel signals, 2 elite home run profiles. Jake Bowers, Belo, Valdez, and Reynolds are the top plays for the game. You see the barrel signals: Bowers, Lowe, Valdez, Reynolds. Elite profile is Bowers and Lowe. Pittsburgh versus Sprout. Barrel score is going Belo, Valdez, Reynolds. Matchup is going Belo, Valdez, Reynolds. Zone fit, Ozuna, Reynolds, and Belo. And then form is going Reynolds, Belo, and Valdez. So you see the plus 200 ISO is with Belo and Valdez. Reynolds is coming close though, and so is Indy. And Indy's form is trending up as well. Milwaukee, Bubba Chandler's on the mound. Barrel score is going Bowers, Mitchell, Chorio. Matchup is going Bowers, Mitchell, Chorio. Zone fit, Yelich, Vaughn, Chorio. Form is going Bowers, Yelich, and Mitchell. Yeah, so Terrain, Gary Sanchez, was that Chorio, and Bowers, really. But everybody's got a nice plus 100 WRC plus. That's why Milwaukee's a pretty solid team. Yeah, they're a pretty solid team. Jake Bowers looks good. I mean, all the time. It's just a matter of performance. They just got to come out and play. Got the Dodgers versus Chicago. Crazy to think we'll see Scooble already on Tuesday in a new Dodgers uniform. That is a really wild thought. That one happened. I have no problems with it, though. I'm not even mad at it. I like it because they saw value in it and they secured the value. They paid for the value. Seems like Detroit kind of didn't want to pay for it. Was being a little stingy. Everybody else could have matched it. I think they're anticipating a lockout next year. So it was just really cool. Honestly, really wild to see how this happened. Basketball, trade like this would never happen. Just like how they blocked CP3 going to LA with Kobe. Nah, it wasn't happening. But I mean, maybe now in today's game it would, because Luka did come to LA, so you never know. So Dodgers versus Chicago. No barrel signals, one elite profile. Top reads is Shohei, Muncy, PCA, and Bush. Dodgers versus Boyd. Barrel scores going Ohtani, Muncy, Freeman. Matchup is Ohtani, Pajes, Muncy. Zone fit, Ohtani, Freeman, Hernandez. Home run form, Ohtani, rushing, and Muncy. Freddie Freeman looks good. Yeah, Freddie Freeman looked really good. And I like Max Muncy. No pitcher yet for the Dodgers. Barrel score though, PCA, Bush, Suzuki. And home run form, PCA, Bush, and Nico Horner. So no pitcher yet, but once the pitcher gets pulled through, you'll be able to see. And it'll probably get pulled through early in the morning. So it's all later games. So yeah, we'll probably have some rosters maybe around 4:30 Eastern time. I'll try to make sure that they're all secure before that. At least the early games, you know what I mean? So that way we know. San Francisco versus Texas. 2 barrel scores, 1 elite profile. Top reads in the game is Devers, Peterson, Berger, and Langford. Barrel score is Peterson, Langford, and then elite profile is Jock Peterson. Oh man, nobody's got pitchers. So no pitcher for the Texans yet. Not Texans, for the Rangers. Barrel score is going Devers, Eldridge, Adames. And then form is Devers, Susac, and Eldridge. But when we know about zone fit, just kind of be mindful. Since we don't have a pitcher yet, we can't really tell the full picture of what's going on. This could shift. Not these numbers, but this could shift. But we do know Logan Webb is pitching for San Francisco. So, let's see. Barrel score is going Peterson, Berger, Langford. Matchup is going Peterson, Seager, Nimmo. Zone fit is Seager, Langford, and Peterson. Form, wins is glitched. Langford, Berger, and Peterson are the top forms. And Jock Peterson really does look good. 259 ISO, 139 WRC plus. Langford's got 233 ISO, 130 WRC plus. So yeah, he's coming in a strong second. I would say he's coming in a strong second. I want to say Berger got this advantage because of his matchup score. Better overlap. Better offensive metric. Better Will Bacon. Yeah, it's definitely the better profile. There might be some history here, though, some context that we could find out in this box. So, get to the next game. All right, next game we got Toronto versus Houston. 1 barrel signal, 1 elite profile, 1 elite plus profile. Pretty sure we can guess who that is. Top reads is going Jordan, Christian Walker, Okamoto, and Springer. Barrel signal is Christian Walker. Elite profile is Mr. Jordan Alvarez, and so is the elite plus profile. So, which makes sense. Toronto versus Christian Javier. Oof, it's got a pretty high ERA, 7.7. And this is the one where, right, we could say, well, why is the other pitcher, the attack pitcher, when Toronto's lineup isn't the best, right? It makes sense. Yes, he has a higher ERA, but Toronto doesn't have a good lineup. But Okamoto could catch him slipping, so we'll see. Top barrel is going Okamoto, Springer, and Guerrero. Matchup is going Okamoto, Sanchez, Guerrero. Zone fit, Guerrero, Sanchez, and Springer. Home run form is going Springer, Guerrero, and Kirk. Yeah, I wouldn't even feel comfortable putting something on Toronto just because of the way they look, the way they've been playing. It's all bad. Houston versus Bieber. Barrel score is going Alvarez, Walker, Smith. Matchup is going Alvarez, Trammell, Smith. Zone fit, Alvarez, Diaz, and Walker. And then form, obviously, Alvarez, Pena, and Nick Allen. 317 ISO, 192 WRC plus, 477 WOBA, 549 Will Bacon. Yeah, these are some spectacular numbers. Low strikeout rate, high pull barrel, high barrel, hard hit. Yeah, this could definitely be a moonshot, laser. If you got one of those, you could do one of that too. The way that it sounded, remember the way that sound of the bat in Angel Stadium when he just hit it? Yeah, that's how this probably could sound tomorrow. You probably get that tomorrow. Tampa Bay versus Colorado. We got 1 barrel signal, 3 elite profiles. Top reads is going Goodman, Caminero, Aranda, and Moniak. Barrel signal is Aranda. Elite profile is Caminero, Goodman, and Aranda. Well, Goodman got pulled today. I don't know what it was, if they made him designated hitter. I didn't watch that game, so if he's not in tomorrow or didn't play today, I would be mindful of him not playing tomorrow. Let's wait for those roster confirmations for the later games, I would say. What time does this one come on? Isn't that 5:40? Yeah, so we'll wait for the later ones. I'll try to make sure for a lot of these games that I get things updated in a timely fashion so we can make our decisions. Tampa Bay versus Lorenzen. Caminero, Aranda, Diaz, top barrel. Matchup is going Caminero, Aranda, Diaz. Zone fit, Aranda, Caminero, Diaz, and then home run form, Aranda, Walls, and Caminero. Okay. Velade. Yeah, on there, Diaz. Even though he's got a low ISO, he's got a pretty high WRC plus. So when he's getting on base, he's making things happen. He's probably stealing, scoring. Same for Aranda. Could be an interesting game. Colorado versus Seymour. Barrel score is going Goodman, Moniak, Julian. Matchup, Goodman, Julian, Karros. Zone fit, Julian, Moniak, Goodman. And form, it's all jumbled and glitched. We got Julian, Goodman, Sullivan, Moniak, Castro, Carrig. Alright, last but not least, got San Diego versus Arizona. 4 barrel signals in this game. 2 elite profiles in this game. Top reads is going Carroll, Machado, Merrill, and Tatis. Barrel signal is going to be Corbin Carroll, Machado, Jackson Merrill, and Tatis. Elite profiles are Corbin Carroll and Manny Machado. San Diego versus Fat. I think it's Fat. Barrel scores go Machado, Merrill, Tatis. Matchup Tatis, Machado, Merrill. Zone fit Merrill, Tatis, Machado. Yeah, that makes sense. And home run form Merrill, Machado, Tatis. Looks good. Well, Bacon 413, Barrel 11.5. Yeah, I like this. He's just not pulling it a lot. But if he gets a full barrel, man, I think he'll go to Mars. All right. Got Arizona versus Michael King. Barrel scores going Carroll, Marte, Kepler. Matchup Carroll, McCann, Marte. Zone fit Carroll, Moreno, Marte, and Corbin Carroll, Moreno, and Kepler for top home run form. Man, Carroll, I guess you just at the top of every list, huh? When I'm trying to decide if I want to put you on the ban list or not. It's crazy. That's wild. That's wild. So, there we go, man. That's the full slate. I do have the barrel report. I got the daily barrel sim report, so I'll be getting those dropped off at the same time. So, I do appreciate everybody who has been rocking with me since day one. You guys are honestly the most appreciated when we went and only had a few hundred followers on Twitter. So, I truly appreciate everybody who's helped me get to where I am now, and I plan to get you guys to where you want to be later. So, again, only 8 games today, so go light. Don't expect a whole bunch of craziness to happen just because these numbers look good. Keep that in mind that anything can happen. They are later games, though, so we might have the advantage there. But other than that, good luck, guys, and peace. I'll holler at you later.